Now for this part of the project, we are going to record narration on your slides. So I assume you have all of your slides in order on the main video track. And now what we're going to do is narrate each one. So hopefully you know exactly what needs to be said on each one of these and who's going to do the talking. Let's say for this first one, all I wanted to do was introduce the slide. So first of all, you have to make sure this is long enough for your narration. It doesn't have to be exact, but it's going to help if it's close. So what you might want to do is just play this and see if it's too long or too short for what you're going to say. Assuming this is long enough for my narration, this is how I actually record it. I move the playhead right to the beginning of my frame. So if I was going to do the second frame, I would drag the playhead right here before that frame starts. But I'm going to do the first frame, so I'm moving it to the start. And then down here on the audio, there's a little microphone icon, and I'm going to click that. Usually the first time you click on that, it's going to ask you if you will allow it to have access to your microphone, and you have to say yes. And then it sometimes even asks again up at the top. It'll say, do you allow it? And you have to allow it both times before it will record. Now you notice that when I'm recording, it doesn't show the picture. It gives you an option here to check this so that you can see the picture, but we found that that didn't work too well. So I'm actually going to just say what I need to without looking at the picture. If you do have to see the picture to do this, then you probably want your partner or someone else to sign in on another Chromebook or another device so that you know what's on that frame. I'm just going to record a sample. When you click this, it will count down and then you say your narration for that slide. This is a sample presentation that I created on March 9th, 2015. Stop it after you've done the narration, and then if it went well, if that's what you wanted to say, then you would click this check mark. It uploads your recording and it inserts it here in the audio track. Now you notice sometimes your audio will be longer than you expected, and it's longer than my actual frame. So you notice here's my frame and it stops about right here, and then my audio goes all the way to here. If that happens, it's no problem. You can just change the length of that frame by clicking on it and then dragging the end. So again, I click on it, and when I hover over it, you notice it changes the cursor into a double arrow, and that means I can lengthen that frame. So now let's play this and see how it would look. This is a sample presentation that I created on March 9th, 2015. And you would do that for each one of your frames. So here I would move that to the beginning of that frame, and then I would click the microphone again, click record, and say whatever I needed for that second frame. You'll continue this through the entire process until your whole project has been narrated.